Welcome back to Reshaped byLoss, where we hold space for grief, healing, and the quiet ways God meets us in both. I'm Crystal, your host, and if you're here today, you don't have to be strong. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just come as you are. In our last episode, we talked about how grief has a voice. And when you finally give it space to speak, what often follows is a deep kind of exhaustion. Not just physical, but emotional, mental, even spiritual. The kind that doesn't just need rest, it needs peace. So today, we're going to talk about how to find that. Psalms 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Not maybe, not eventually, but I will. This verse became my nightly prayer during one of the hardest seasons of my life. But what's so meaningful to me is this. This wasn't a new verse I had just found. This scripture had been on the wall behind my bed for years. I remember choosing it because it sounded beautiful, peaceful, like the kind of verse you should have over your bed. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. It just felt right. But I had no idea that one day I wouldn't just read it. I would need it. I didn't know there would come nights where sleep felt impossible, where grief would sit so heavy on my chest it felt like I couldn't breathe. And yet there it was, behind me, covering me, waiting for me to understand it in a way I had never before. And during that season, it became my lifeline. Every night I will whisper it. Sometimes through tears, sometimes barely able to get the words out. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. What once felt like decoration became my survival. There's something powerful about what this verse doesn't say. It doesn't say when everything feels okay, then you'll sleep. It doesn't say when the pain goes away, then you'll have peace. It says, in peace, I will lie down. That means peace isn't coming from the absence of grief. It's coming from the presence of God. And that changes everything. Grief lives in the body. It shows up as tightness in your chest, racing thoughts, the overwhelmed feeling like you can't breathe. And in those moments, this verse became more than words. It became a rhythm. Breathe in peace. Breathe out, I will lie down. Breathe in and sleep. Breathe out, for you alone, Lord. Breathe in, make me dwell, and breathe out in safety. Isn't it just like God to place something in your life ahead of time, knowing one day you will need it to carry you through? What I thought was just a beautiful verse was actually preparation. So tonight, if rest feels far away, if your mind won't quiet down, don't try to fix everything. Don't try to make sense of everything. Just borrow this verse. Whisper it. Breathe it. Even if you don't fully feel it yet. Let it hold you until your body remembers what safety feels like again. for you alone, Lord. Because grief can make you feel alone in ways words can't describe. But you are not unprotected. You are not unseen. You are not left to carry this by yourself. He becomes your covering, your rest, your safe place, even in the dark. Some nights peace doesn't look like silence. It looks like surrender. And if all you can do tonight is whisper this through tears, that's enough. Because even then, He is still making you dwell in safety. As you go, remember you're not broken. You're being reshaped. Take what spoke to you today and leave the rest. Be gentle with yourself. Healing isn't linear, and neither is grief. If this space feels safe for you, I invite you to subscribe to Reshaped byLoss. That way, you'll know when new episodes are released. And subscribing helps this space grow so others who are grieving can find it too. Until next time, this is Crystal, reminding you that you are seen, you are held, and you don't have to walk this journey alone. Shalom, shalom.